Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 14th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 10th of April 2025, our system has identified Advanced Micro Devices as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 2.99. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Surprisingly, the stock has outperformed our system's expectations, achieving a gain of 6.54%. This results in an average return of 2.18% each day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating the likelihood of further declines within this trend. The prevailing 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 20.33% over the next 3 months, with a possible range of returns between negative 35.59% and negative 8.56%. Analyzing the longer term, our 12-month assessment projects a change of negative 32.70%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance over the next year could vary from negative 45.7% to negative 1.45%. In current terms, this would place the future price between $51.91 and $93.13. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices features the headline, Green Day on Monday for Advanced Micro Devices stock after gaining 1.18%. The Advanced Micro Devices stock price increased by 1.18% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 14th of April, 2025, rising from $93.40 to $94.50. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 4.19%, with a low of $93.45 and a high of $97.37. The price has experienced ups and downs during this period, resulting in a loss of 8.02% over the last 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 22 million shares, with a total of 36 million shares traded for approximately $3.37 billion. It is important to note that falling volume amid rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $187.28, while the lowest price was $76.48. Currently, the stock price stands at 49.54%, or $92.78, below the 52-week high, and 58.42%, or $132.80, below the all-time high recorded on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $227.30. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, has recently reached a significant milestone by successfully bringing its next-generation EPYC CPU, codenamed Venice, up on TSMC's cutting-edge N2 process node. This achievement positions AMD competitively within the high-performance computing market, potentially enhancing its attractiveness to investors looking for long-term growth. Additionally, despite recent stock volatility linked to tariff concerns, AMD's fundamentals remain strong. Analysts anticipate a remarkable recovery, predicting a 50% year-over-year growth in earnings for the first quarter of 2025, underpinned by the burgeoning revenue from its data center segment, which now constitutes half of its total revenue. This segment has shown resilience, affirming AMD as a promising long-term investment in the growing AI ecosystem, particularly with its cost-effective, open-source ROCm platform gaining traction. Recent market sentiment also signals a rebound in semiconductor stocks, following the announcement that tariffs will not apply to the sector, further alleviating investor concerns. This favorable policy shift boosts the outlook for AMD, as it can now better exploit growth opportunities in AI and data center technologies without the added burden of tariffs. In the short term, these developments could catalyze a stock price recovery after a significant downturn. While in the long term, AMD's strategic advancements in AI and high-performance computing technology could lead to substantial increases in market valuation as the demand for high-performance solutions continues to rise. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 27th of March, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned AMD a hold rating accompanied by a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 11th of March, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMD a neutral rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned AMD an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler also assigned AMD an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup gave AMD a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Advanced Micro Devices stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. There are mixed signals in the stock today. The Advanced Micro Devices stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. With the long-term average positioned above the short-term average, there is an overall sell signal for the stock, leading to a more negative forecast. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $100.03. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $88.72. A breakout above the long-term average would generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would add another sell signal and reinforce the overall negative trend. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and so far, the stock has risen by 20.83%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices, creating a divergence between volume and price that may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, buy signal 5 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 8 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal 13 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 9 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 13 days ago, the long-term moving average, sell signal 114 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 108 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $85.76 and $83.64. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock could decline to the next support level. In this scenario, Advanced Micro Devices has support just below today's level at $85.76. If this support is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $83.64 and $78.21. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.92 between its highest and lowest points, representing a change of 4.19%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 11.71%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Advanced Micro Devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors are anticipating significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 6th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 93 cents. Keep an eye on these figures as they can greatly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for advanced micro devices is at $96.84. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a point to contemplate swing trading. On the downside, advanced micro devices faces its first support level at $85.76. Should this support level hold, it may present a promising entry point, anticipating a bounce back. The combined average rating for advanced micro devices from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of March, 2025, Papermaster Mark D made an insider purchase of 17,500 shares of common stock. On the same day, Papermaster Mark D conducted an insider sale of 15,708 shares of common stock. Additionally, on that date, he sold 1,792 shares of common stock. Also, on the 14th of March, he sold 17,500 shares of stock option grant. On the 12th of March, 2025, Vanderslice Elizabeth W. sold 12,000 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 15.133. In total, insiders purchased 978,454 shares and sold 1,382,875 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative assessment for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Advanced Micro Devices stock a good buy? Advanced Micro Devices presents several negative signals, and we anticipate that its performance will remain weak over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 15th of April, we expect Advanced Micro Devices to open higher by approximately 607 of a dollar, starting at $95.11. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your insights. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us at StockInvest.